We're at Albie Baby, looking at strollers, such an important thing for you to think about in terms of how you're going to get the baby around and what your personal needs are. So there's so many options, and this is really a great option I have in front of me now. This is the Maclaren Volo Stroller. This has been around a long, long time. People like Maclaren. They like the reliability of the Maclaren brand. Okay, a couple really important things about this stroller. This stroller will take your baby from 6 months all the way up to 55 pounds. It's very, very light. It weighs under 9 pounds. So it's one of the lightest strollers in the marketplace. And I'm going to quickly look at some of the features of this Volo stroller. Okay. It has a very generous, nice sun canopy here that can really spread out wide. The way you lock it in place is by pushing down here. Here's how you're going to get the stroller to collapse. This is your brake. It's also what's going to allow you to collapse your stroller. When you want to collapse your stroller, you're going to push up a little bit on this brake, and then you're going to put your foot right there on this little black piece, and you're going to press it down, and you're going to push the handlebars in and collapse the stroller like this. Watch. Duck. Duck. That's it. This is 9 pounds, people. I mean, come on. You cannot argue with that. So light. When I want to release the stroller, I'm going to go here to the safety latch. I'm going to unlatch it, and I'm just going to throw it out into position like this. Sort of just loosen it up like that, and then you put your foot here and you press down on the brake to get the stroller back into place. Make sure it clicks. Okay, a couple other things. You do have a 5-point harness here. Some people feel that the back is a little bit flimsy. It doesn't have a ton of support, but in most cases, they do find that it's adequate. Here is the latch. It's similar to what you'll find on other Maclaren strollers, okay? Some people find this to be a bit sticky. Really what you need to do is you need to press in both from the back and from the front using your thumb and your forefinger, and do this at the same time like this, okay? Hold in and press. Duck, duck. That's how it works. Okay, what do people say about the Maclaren Volo? What do they like about this stroller, and what are some of the things that people would prefer would be different? The recline. People talk a lot about the recline. This is not an umbrella stroller that gives you the possibility of having your baby both in an upright position and reclined. So keep that in mind. Number 2, cushioning. You don't have a lot of extra padding here. What you have is one piece of very stable fabric to hold your baby in place. So that's something to think about. The other thing people look at and talk about is the storage. I actually think this is quite good storage. This basket is fairly generous for an umbrella stroller. You can fit quite a few things in here. And the canopy. The canopy is popular. It's very generous for an umbrella stroller of this type. So your baby will get a lot of sun coverage with this canopy. There are strollers that are more high-end and highly priced that go down even further than this. But this is a pretty good canopy, especially for the price. Okay, so very versatile stroller, very easy to transport, easy to maneuver. It's got that wonderful shoulder strap, and from $100 to $130, it might be a really, really great bet for you. So consider it. I have had a Maclaren since 2005 through 5 babies. I've never had an issue, never broken, been very happy with it. So I do think it's a good brand. So thank you so much for joining CloudMom, and I really look forward to seeing you next time.